In the outskirts of a forgotten village, there stood an old tavern called The Last Drink. It was a place where weary travelers paused, brushing off the dust of the road and sharing tales of despair and hope. Its owner, Elias, a former soldier, was a stoic man who rarely spoke but always listened. His piercing gray eyes seemed to hold centuries of secrets and sorrow, a common subject of whispers among the villagers. One stormy night, a stranger appeared at the door. He was tall, with an otherworldly presence that made everyone else in the tavern feel small. Dressed in a black cloak that seemed to absorb the light, he introduced himself as Lord Vincent. His eyes were an unsettling shade of red, gleaming like embers in the dim illumination of the bar. Despite the ominous aura, Elias welcomed him with a nod and served him a glass of his finest wine. As the hours stretched, tales of past battles and lost loves filled the air. Lord Vincent listened intently, occasionally letting a mysterious smile play on his lips. He mesmerized everyone with his knowledge and charm. As midnight approached, the tavern began to empty until only Elias and the stranger remained. "Would you care for another drink?" Elias asked, noticing that Lord Vincent's glass remained untouched. "Only if you'll join me," replied Vincent, his voice as smooth and dark as the wine he had been served. Elias poured another glass and sat across from Vincent. They clinked glasses, an eerie silence enveloping them. It was then that Vincent began to speak of an ancient curse, one that trapped souls and drained life. He spoke of vampires, and his eyes never left Elias's. Slowly, Elias felt an unusual heaviness, like the life was being drained from him. "Is this one of your tales, Lord Vincent?" Elias's voice wavered. "This is a warning," Vincent replied, his voice now a chilling whisper. "For I am the curse you speak of." Elias tried to stand, but he was paralyzed. His eyes widened as Vincent's true form became apparent, fangs bared, eyes blazing. "But you are more than a host tonight," Vincent continued. "You shall be my successor." With a swift, impeccable motion, Vincent bit into Elias's neck. The world around Elias darkened, leaving only the glow of those infernal red eyes. Moments later, Elias felt a searing pain and then nothingness. The next morning, the tavern was eerily silent. Villagers found Elias behind the bar, his once gray eyes now a deep, unsettling shade of red. The Last Drink was open for business, but this time its patrons were never seen again after crossing its threshold.